So the first one says, I just had our baby.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know how, one, his wife found out, or two, how she found out where I lived. A few months after, he told me his wife was pregnant and he was going back home full time.
I'll always have your back, keep it 100 with you. Love you and that's a fact, no matter what's the issue. You got a real friend, matter of fact a sister, taking the world by storm in this new era with you. Oh, hey.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. I am Sheree.
I'm Brianna.
Yes, and we're glad to be here again.
Yes.
Yes. Hope you all are good. All right, so to just spice things up, we're going to play a game of charades. I'm sure some of you, play this in your spare time or when you were
heard
younger.
of it, at least,
yeah, or at least heard of it. So actually going to use an app. So Brianna is going to try to use words or actions to try and describe what is on the screen here. I'm not going to be able to see the screen. And then she's going to try make me guess what is on the screen, all right? All right, so let us go. Make we see. Let's see. Hold on.
And the topic is what? Food Nation.
All right. So the topic that we're gonna choose, this app has a lot of topics, so we're gonna choose Food Nation. All right. So you swipe down to pass.
Okay, this one, I'm allergic to it because it has dairy in it.
Cheese,
and
milk.
No, one pastry, no. Cheese is right, but then a pastry. Very popular pastry.
Cheese bread?
No! What? You know a place named Cheese Bread?
One
it's a place.
I don't know what next.
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
Pass. No, this. This one is a nickname for father or daddy. What kind of Spanish-ish?
Papa, papi.
Papa.
Papa John.
Yes.
Oh, me think me go.
I don't know what is Culver's. I don't know that.
Yeah, some of these are Americanized, so some of them we're not gonna know. Okay.
This one is like do a pop.
Pop the balloon. Pop.
No. Time up.
We don't know.
Pop quiz nose.
All right. So now it's gonna be Brianna's time.
Turn. Let's see how I'll do.
Yeah.
Same Food Nation.
Yeah. So just show it to the screen. Next. Yeah. Next.
No, man.
No, Academy just all right. People get this at a restaurant. Pancakes and it's circular.
Maple.
And it
What?
have
maple syrup.
But where you put it on sometime. Not pancake, but
French toast.
No, it in the same family. Eggo.
Waffle.
Yeah.
Waffle House.
Yes.
Yippee.
We buy this yesterday. It's a place where people go. And the name start with P. I don't know if we can.
Kai.
No. Next. Next. All of them places here are overseas. Yum. Time girl.
Red Robin.
A Baskin Robbins.
What?
Me they go try something. Me they go try me do the yum for you forget the Robin part.
This is so American, like
yeah.
Do one way.
There's a Jamaican version, but I couldn't find it on the App Store. So I don't know if them discontinue it or what. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't know. But next time we're going to make one. We like Jamaican, but let's try one more.
You want
different.
to try one more?
Yeah.
All right. The fairy tales? Will
Yeah,
you do good?
maybe we can.
All right, fairy tale time.
Oh, Halle Bailey acted as her.
Ariel.
What why name? Why show name?
Little Mermaid.
Thank you. Rick. It's a type of flower that women love to get.
Rose.
It's red. Yes, and something that you plant that grows tall and hurricane blow down enough of them.
Rose tree.
Yes.
Really?
Mind you, I don't know one name so. But next. What? Surrounded by dwarves and she have black
Snow
hair.
White.
Correct. Next. Oh. She eat porridge, man, and what did she? I did a hot.
Eat
and then the wolf
porridge?
went, yeah, man, the porridge. And she eat it. And she said, this one is just right. And she have
Remember
blonde
that?
hair. And then,
Rapunzel?
no, she have blonde curly hair. And then there were some animal. What do you think, Pat? Time up. What do you think on social media? They say, man or
Beer.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Oh, what
You remember Goldilocks and the porridge?
I never buy that
I
about
said,
Goldilocks.
this one is, what she said, this one is too hot. And this
Yeah,
one
or
is
something
just
like
nice.
yeah. I remember. I not even remember that about
A long time we don't hear
Goldilocks.
about Goldilocks for true.
All right, your turn now, Bree.
Okay.
Remember to
100%.
Let's see. The largest organ is what?
Skin.
And then the animal with a meow.
Cat.
So say it together now.
Skin the cat. Cat the skin.
We get a
Skinny the cat.
A cat skin. We don't know what that.
Which one this
Yes,
one?
it was I said it a while ago, long hair.
Rapunzel.
Yeah. Wait, no, so much me I cry after I laugh. We like to do this a lot when we go on vacation. We actually do this.
Take pictures.
No.
Eat.
Instead of doing activities,
What?
when you take a rest, what you do?
Relax.
No. One next word for rest.
Unwind.
What next word?
Sleep.
Yes, what you done?
But rest is not sleeping.
But me I try it, cause remember say me cat.
Cat the skin.
Yeah.
At first may I hear about that.
Remember say we can't say the word. Why?
Oh Lord. Alright, so
That was
hopefully you
good.
guys did better
Unwinding.
than we did. Comment down below if you got the ones, especially that we couldn't get, if you get them right.
Yeah,
enough
this
of
was
them
funny.
American still. But
Yeah,
as
very Americanized.
we were kind of Americanized growing up, thinking of Disney Channel and Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
but them are something
Some, like, I guess you have to be in that culture to know some of
Possibly.
them.
Mhm.
All right, Bree. So we're gonna discuss briefly how we deal with stress and anxiety. I think we have talked about this before, but it's never wrong to reiterate. How do you deal with stress? What's the main way?
Yeah, what happened with you?
Well,
We have to talk exactly what happened, but okay. How I deal with stress, and you see it firsthand, what day. I will sometimes kind of relax and be in my head a lot. I mean, I think about how I can deal with this. I immediately go into problem solving mode in my mind. So I just think, and I plot. But there are times when it bubble up over, and in times like that, as you see what I would just be like,
just scream, I let it out, yeah.
And get the outcome and feel like, And then after that, I'll just be okay. Or depending on what it is, I might cry, but I generally won't cry as the first resort. This is generally a bit after it kind of get too much for me, and then I say, no, I need to let you out, I need to kind of relax my body, come realize, so when me cry or whatever, I will kind of be at ease a bit. And then it's almost like me can start again, like me get new strength to handle whatever it is. So 2 things, I will either go into problem solving mode in my mind. Actually 3 things. That are 1. 2, I might tell myself, if I'm having a good day or a good mental day, I will tell myself, just relax. Sometimes I have that kind of strength to say, Brianna, just leave it and relax. But other times, me ball, and me just, and scream it out. Because before, sorry for cutting, but I believe that sometimes crying as much as I don't want to do it at times, because sometimes you attribute it to being weak.
Sometimes, yeah.
I think it's important.
I think it is important too. And the crying is a form of release.
Yeah, not a sign of weakness, but just release the stress.
For me, to be honest, the way how I deal with stress, the first option, I go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah. If I something like really, really stressful, I sleep. Or if place is just too chaotic,
I sleep.
I'm like, all right, can't deal with this from my brain right now. I'm just go sleep. Or just find somewhere, lay down, relax myself, watch one funny video or something to kind of take my mind off it before I actually like maybe plan or plot what I'm going to do. Yeah.
That really show how different we are now. That's what you do mainly then?
I guess, yeah.
Because I was going to add to that to say, there's a situation that happened recently, and how we reacted to it was so telling of how different we are.
The personalities.
Me in a room, and me, Sheree say, I'm on to you. And then me come out in the kitchen area, come and look by you. This is Sheree.
Yeah,
relax, food cock up.
And I laugh.
While I just had a mental breakdown.
Yeah, because especially if it's something we can't control, when I want to stress over it too much, because I mean, I like stressing out.
That is something I
life to be stressed every day, or suffer every day.
That's what I feel learn, and I kind of learn it more so because I used to stress a lot more. I used to have, there's a time in my life where my thoughts them just go. I remember it specifically, I just couldn't stop think. But I kind of learn as we get older. So some things you can't control. Yeah, leave it. I have not mastered that yet though, but I'm trying.
We're just gonna go over like a brief meaning according to what I found on Google. What is stress and what is anxiety? So stress, according to World Health Organization, can be defined as a state of worry or mental tension caused by a difficult situation.
The tension part is so real.
Yeah. And then anxiety, well, this defines anxiety disorder. So it's a type of mental health condition, and anxiety is real, people. Some people disregard it when it's like so real. So if you have anxiety disorder, you may respond to certain things and situations with fear and dread. You may also experience physical signs of anxiety, and it can show up as like sweating, heart pounding, and things like that. Yeah, you can't relax, you're very on edge. Wow. You startle easily, can't concentrate, things like that. And now we're gonna just discuss briefly, according to healthline.com, ways in which you can deal with anxiety and stress. According to healthline.com, we're just gonna go through a few ways that you can deal with stress or anxiety. The first thing, get more physical activity. Wow. So like exercise. And I
feel like a lot of Jamaicans do not do that.
Yeah, especially when you're stressed.
Especially when you're stressed.
Because that's not the first thing you go think about.
You're too stressed for exercise.
But sometimes it make you feel more relaxed.
That's true.
Yeah. And then say exercise, bring out the
Endorphins,
I
say
think so.
release. I think so.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
And that make you rewire your brain to
So
feel
true.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Eat a balanced diet.
Hey, so we're going on a healthy road. That's what
Yeah.
they're telling us to do.
So, cause certain foods can increase responses to anxiety and stress, like drink less caffeine and
Mm-hmm.
things like that.
They come like you just called me out a while ago in terms of, because I realized when I used to eat, say, fast food more, it kind of give you a heavy feeling,
Yeah,
make
like
you
you're
feel
unsettled.
sluggish, make you just feel, worn down and fatigue and all of something there. So that's true.
Next thing that I think is very important, practice self-care. So when you're stressed, either you can like go for a walk, take a nice long shower, then you light some candles, have a nice little aromatic experience for yourself. Read a book, stretch, find a new hobby, of something that can just take your mind off whatever stress and what's making you anxious.
And even if you touch on the self-care point, I think especially as women, because we have to speak from a woman perspective, because we are women, just to have that perfume that you love, as I say, when you shower, have that lotion that you love, the smell of it. But it goes both for men and women. True. It's just that a lot of men
and their things might
they
be
look at
different.
self-care and these things as maybe too feminine, but as I said, their thing can be different. So find your thing. For me, I love to have sweet smelling lotion, perfume. Even when I'm not gonna away, after my shower at home, I just spray up the perfume a little. Even if I'm gonna be home for the rest of the day, it does make me feel just nice and relaxed and like me I take care of me.
The next thing is create boundaries and learn to say no. You can still be a good person and say no. And sometimes that people stress me out enough.
Thank you.
And we keep on invite them into our space without creating
especially when they have
a boundary.
Negative energy.
Yeah. And it's okay to say no or say, I'm not able to do this today or I'm not interested in that right now, but maybe next time. It's healthy to create boundaries and for your own mental peace.
And it's okay to change your mind. Not to say you must be wishy-washy, but say you promise somebody, say, a week in advance, say you're gonna go somewhere with them. And then 3 days later, you realize, my mind kind of not there, say, especially if you may be going through a rough time and you realize, say, mentally you're not there. Tell them, say, say, me not think, say, this I go work, me need some time this weekend for just some me time and stuff like that.
The next one, well, the last one that I'll say is practice deep breathing. You'd be surprised how much that actually helps. And sometimes something that I use when I'm anxious, I don't remember what this method is called, but you activate your senses, you think about and just say to yourself 3 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel, 3 things you can taste if you are able to, 3 things you can see.
That's mindfulness.
Yeah. Smell, touch.
Smell, taste, the senses, all the senses.
And just list that out in your brain and practice deep breathing to kind of just shake off
any heaviness,
the anxiousness.
Because it brings you back to the here and now.
Yeah, it helps to ground yourself a little bit. And you can also spend time in nature as well. Just like to be still and present, listen to the wind blowing, the trees blowing, the birds, or just looking,
chirping.
Yeah, or just looking out at the sky and realizing, oh wow, this is beautiful. Just like fully being present and not focusing on what is going around.
Call a friend, call a family member, because sometimes it's just that human interaction that we need to make we feel a bit better.
Instead of bottle up everything, you can help talk to somebody, make them help you work through whatever it is. Yeah, because
enough people have experience anxiety right now and them don't know. Say that them are go through, and a lot of people have anxiety disorders right now and they don't know because, as you mentioned, the whole tension where you feel. Even me
Yeah.
sometimes, like, I have dealt with such anxiety. I'm like, no, I wonder if we need to go talk
Check
to
it
somebody
out.
or what.
Or
Because
take
and
some
it's
sort
when
of supplement.
I researched, I realized, I said, oh, this is
Mm-hmm.
an issue with anxiety. Like you feel the tension in your
Mm-hmm.
body, like
And it can
this
make you,
ongoing stress and
yeah,
friction.
it can cause panic attacks and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, as me said, this friction in your body does feel stress. Your heart feel like it's always at what you call it now?
Adrenaline mode.
Adrenaline or elevated rate. It's always
Mhm.
going,
Fight
going,
or
going.
flight mode.
Fight or flight, thank you. Something happen and it's nothing to even worry about, and you realize, say, yeah, worry.
Mhm.
And so after realizing that, no, start take steps for, as I said,
Yeah, to work
mindfulness,
through it.
learning not to worry about things you can't control,
Mhm.
learning to be happy even when there's nothing to be happy about.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, them
Yeah.
always say there's always something to be grateful about, which is true.
Mhm.
But sometimes an issue can feel so big, where you feel like it just
Yeah,
has
it
sucked the
can be
joy out of
done.
you. But to, not focus on that issue and for know say the issue can last forever.
Mhm.
I think Atananya Missy have this on her Instagram bio where she say rain can fall every day, sun have to shine
Mhm.
at some point.
True. And that's true.
So
Very
yeah, sometimes you gotta be your own therapist.
true. Yeah, because therapy expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to just find ways
And
to do
sometimes
things
you might
yourself.
feel not like comfortable to talk to somebody. Although if you really need it, I would encourage you
Yeah,
to
save up,
seek that
save
help.
up, and even if it's like 2 times a month or something.
Mm-hmm. You can talk to a pastor where you trust. Okay, me say trust.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that, family, friends.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I said to you before we started recording that I feel like this topic might get we in a problem, but it
Let's
depends
see.
on what we might say. June 21, I saw this post from the Jamaica Observer.
Mhm.
Maybe you saw it, maybe you guys saw it too. And it said, women share regrets about giving love to those who didn't deserve it. Haven't we all been there? Okay. So of course you have a list of women now they're sharing their stories. Not go call them name. If you really want to see their names, I guess you can go on the Jamaica Observer Instagram page. But the first one says, and of course we're gonna give our thoughts on it.
Wait,
Yeah.
giving love to those
Giving love to those who didn't deserve it.
Okay. What their regret is.
Yeah, their romantic partners. So the first one says, I just had our baby.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know how, one, his wife found out, or two, how she found out where I lived.
Wow.
But she showed up at the house and cursed me off, dog rotten over her husband. I mean, while he stayed in the room watching TV. He then came out and consoled her. Hush, my darling. Now, me at the part about hush, my darling. But he then came out and consoled her, left with her a few months after he told me his wife was pregnant and he was going back home full time.
You had me at, I don't know how his wife found
Giving
out.
love to those who didn't deserve it. Yeah, sure, I said 12 didn't deserve it. 12 in I same boat.
You know, like when them say, oh, man a wicked, me can't even.
Man a wicked, a woman a Delilah.
Yeah. But the two of them, man and woman in this case.
Like, what were
Because
you...
like what if she have a baby for a man that is married? What she expect?
We're even saying this for like, what response were you expecting to get?
And then what authority does she have over his wife?
None. You're the strange woman.
Whether him love her or not, the two of them married legally.
Lady.
So she not have no say.
Lady. What? Have baby?
I feel like she maybe just wanted to. She frustrated. She never have nobody to
frustrate
talk to.
her. She frustrate herself.
She never have nobody to talk to. And then she decides if it just, all right, now is our time.
It's the audacity for me.
I mean, karma is real at the end of the day,
Oh, you mean?
Unfortunately. And I don't know what she was striving for in this situation.
It's the fact that she knows.
Yeah.
And
then who knows if the wife know. Maybe she just found out.
Who just find out?
Yeah.
You see, man saying she said the man go home full time. So he was only home part time. Remote.
Because he was with her. Yeah. Remote husband.
OMG. Girl. You don't have no thought this. Sorry. None tal. I just had our baby and I don't know how. And it's the audacity, and I don't know how, one, his wife found out,
say, I did
and
her partner.
two, how she found out where I live. But she showed up at the house and cursed me off dog rotten over her husband.
That's why she never cursed her husband.
Well, all that too, because he couldn't come back home to me full time. Thank you for even mentioning that. Because if your man cheats on you, why you cuss off the woman for? Deal with the man. That the man
he's the one
made
obligated to you in the relationship.
But yet he's the one who went home full time. Okay. That was the first one. If you are shook, get prepared to be shooker.
Right.
The next one says, I met him when he was working, pumping gas at the station.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
I made this man a bleacher who didn't have 2 good boxers to his name move into my house, stop working, diss me with other women, gaslight me into thinking that because I was older than him, he was doing me a favor by being with me. And he refused to leave and laughed. Ha ha ha. I'm putting that on.
Refused to leave her house.
Refused to leave her house and laughed at me when I asked. After he brought other women there, I only managed to get him out of my house when my brothers forced him out.
Kudos to the brothers.
I see 10 million and one things wrong with this. Let us dissect it, shall we?
Kudos to the brothers. But if you never want to move out, you should have called police for him.
That's what I would do.
And then from a movie, not stop
work. Probably she didn't want to get this up first. So
from a movie, not stop work.
And yeah.
Not like say, oh, he was out of work. He move in and then him stop work.
Girl.
But we can't even say, oh, he want to be a house husband because he not do nothing. He just did it. Like a fly on the wall, I take up space.
Fly! I'll fly. I'm gonna prefer having them at house than him. I met him
and I bring other girls.
The disrespect and then go tell her say she older than him and she should
and
be lucky.
But then I think to maybe like her selfish. That's why it's good to know your worth and know who you are and what you deserve. But I guess unfortunately, she had to go through that experience to finally
I hope she learned, because I met him when he was working, pumping gas at the station.
So probably like an older woman where, have money, well off, and she see a man say, okay, she like him, she gotta help him out.
I made this man. Do not make, you build a man, miss.
Build a beer.
Look here. How many times can we tell you, ladies, in this new era, don't build any man? It's either both the man and the woman should build together and if they build themselves individually to a level and then come together and build even more. But don't come to me with your 0%.
I say you can't help the person, but just don't do every single thing.
Right, it's like you can't come. All right. We believe so when you're entering a relationship, each partner must at least have some work that they've done on themselves in all aspects of life. You might not be 100% where you want to be, but it can't be that me and you there and then me they build you. No, You have to build yourself to a level, me build myself to a level. It's like we
And they
each
will
have our
come
own
together
kingdoms,
and help each other
and
in
we
whatever
put the
way.
kingdom together and make a whole, what you call, what bigger than kingdom, whatever that is.
Or even if, let's say, the man or the woman don't have that much, and then with somebody where you already have your ambition, your ideas and stuff, you just needed somebody to help for bring that to life. You can do that, but not like say, all right, you and the person that together. You will say the person that have no work, no nothing. You will give them work, you give them this, you give them that, without them offering any, showing to them have no ambition or no future. You just do everything and say, here you go, here this, here that, here.
I'm sorry.
That is building them. But it's different when now the person coming from not a lot and you're helping them achieve their goals. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I look no work, man. Because how a lot of men are, because of how they have been created, and so when they get that enjoyment from when they achieve for themselves, rather than the woman that do everything. They might take it, but after a while you realize a lot of them, they resent the woman. A man have to go out and hunt for him own. That's one of the definitions and characteristics of a man. So me nah look no work, man. I say no man, no job.
Or tell them say, okay, you have this time, 1 week to find a job. If you not find a job, you can come go and live with you.
Right.
And go contribute, set boundaries, not just do everything. Yeah. To make him sure, say, okay, this a girl, you not go build a man and do everything for you just like that. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna see your man with him skills, and you're gonna be proud of him, and you're gonna
want to
affirm him, and of course, and build him up with your words and stuff like that. But as far as we go out and say even you go refer him to jobs, I'm sorry, or call people on his behalf and say, hey, you can't bust my husband for work. No, me love. Or bust my boyfriend for work. Don't do it. And it's not that you are trying to be selfish. It's just because how men are, them get that enjoyment from working for them one and achieving them own stuff. So she said, I made this man. She go on to say, it come like after everything, she just a pick up, she just a penny while one.
Yeah,
I made this man, and she list out everything. A bleacher who didn't have 2 good boxers to his name. Miss, he not in a 2 good boxer. If one man not have 2 good boxer, he's not ready for a relationship. He's barely able to support himself.
Maybe she wanted somebody to build up.
You better get rid of that want. Don't do it again.
And then it turn back against her.
It's going to. I haven't seen a situation where it hasn't. Maybe there is.
True.
Because them say never, but majority does rule, and we hear a lot more stories of where it blew up in the woman's face.
Yeah.
Him have 2 good boxers to his name. He moved into my house, so the man have 2 good boxers to his name. He work at a gas station, so possibly not even make much money in the first place. Because we know so they don't really pay pump attendants that much. So salary probably low. Him have 2 good boxers, so I have 1. I told him.
You probably, I don't know, wash one every day.
Analyze the bad boxers. Him have 2 good boxers. And you make him move into your house. Him stop work
to build him up.
Just imagine him stop work after that.
Some of us think that we're so caring that we look for somebody to fix up. But you can't fix up everybody. Them have to want things for themselves.
I realize some women them have this almost fetish with a certain type of man becoming something for them. Like I made him, change his ways or whatever. I built him up and look.
Fix somebody,
Nah. All right. So the next one says, my ex told me he had 1 daughter. It was when I got a promotion and moved to the HR department that I found out that he had 4 children on his health insurance and his daughter's mother as trustee on his life insurance. When I was signing our child up on my insurance, they saw the father's name, and that's when I was discreetly told that he was a married man, honey.
Was an embarrassment. But the situation different now than the first one.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
she never know.
She
Why
never
tell
know.
about some people just want so
Deceiving.
much. The man already married and have 4 people.
What kind of person can you be to just deceive somebody like that?
And then you tell lie on your pitney them say you only have one.
You-
One? You say?
One daughter.
You only have one and you have 4?
And you're willing to say that you're willing to basically disown your other children to this woman. What kind of person are you really?
That's crazy. And then the way how him probably lie so good, make she say, okay, I can have a child with this person. Why? I'm not dangerous. Very dangerous.
That man is so dangerous. Next one. I married a man who I had to teach to fill out a form.
No, you know, when I say nothing about that, because I've seen it work for relationships. Yeah. That's it. So come on.
No, I'm talk this up.
No, just finish it.
Let me pause this up. I married a man who I had to teach to fill out a form. I married for love. Okay. And didn't judge him. You have to judge with righteousness. I helped him get his visa, driver's license, travel for the first time, and bought a house and another investment property together. It's the next builder man scenario, you know. We were happy until he started his own business. And suddenly he was disrespecting me with other women. He reached. I went into a dark place emotionally. And even when he told me he had gotten someone else pregnant, I didn't have the will to leave. If I could throw my phone across the room, but I dash away. Is that next builder man scenario?
For me, I am not opposed to helping, but doing every single thing that just defeat the purpose.
But then helping to what ratio? Because I feel like if I have to help a man
because him can't read and write, so should have to help him fill out the form and whatever, and then him do everything else. You know, so sometimes some persons have access to all that
facts,
education, or send him go on reading class or something. That's it.
I won't be the one to send him.
I understand
he
that.
will have to seek the
but
better.
May I speak objectively because I've seen
where it work out.
Yeah, for persons, like when people come into certain establishments and you know them partner have to help them fill out the form because they can't read so good and or they just can't read or can't write at all. But it's just unfortunate that you have situations where after persons are able to attain certain things with the help of their partner, them just all of a sudden forget where they come from and now them reach at a higher level. So them don't want that partner no more.
And there's so much of that, which is why I might speak the way I do, because you just see how people just waste them time with this, whether men or women, but true a man we are talking about now. And because the man think him reach, him flip the script, as we are seeing in this scenario. And I see so many times where people woman try to build a man, and him turn around and bite the hand that feeds him or fed him.
Going back to like what I did say before, when I say you can't help the person, but I feel like once it start to feel like once you start to feel like okay, I am doing everything for this person, then that's when you just draw back or tell the person, say, hey, you go have to do this and do that, or just draw back and make them do whatever they need to do for themselves because you help them so much and no more. But me attack no, like from the get-go in a new situation.
Because when I say this, it's not to say that
you can show them the path, but you can't walk the step them for them.
And that is what she did. To be real, because it's not to say that you wouldn't want to help your partner, even though he's a male, but it's just because the dynamic always, or many times, may not say always, many times proves that that is a faulty road to take. Because, yeah, she said, I'm married for love. So basically, she had painted a picture for us to see that she kind of disregarded a lot of the other issues or things that he lacked and went forward with him because she loved him. No, is love really enough for a relationship?
It's not.
It's
you
not.
have to have respect, mutual understanding, and communication.
And the person have to have substance. Some of us love some men who have no substance. We love him for. You're sorry for him.
Sometimes you love people who don't love you.
And sometimes we love a project. Because we see this person.
Like what we did, I said before, you see something and because you're so caring or nurturing, you want to fix them up. Like,
and you become his mom and he becomes your child.
Yeah.
Because that's that type of dynamic where you're going to take up everything. She help him get him visa, driver's license, travel for the first time. Yes, all right, you had to help him fill out a form. Probably, I don't know if he couldn't read or write, I don't know. But the fact that he had basically almost everything, at some point, no, help him so that he can now help himself. But you take visa, driver, you basically start up this man entire life for him. You give him visa so he can fly out left you. That's what. And I'm not laughing at the woman, but just the craziness of the situation. All right. Wow. And she also mentioned she went into a dark place emotionally.
Yeah.
And he even got someone else pregnant.
Because when you give so much of yourself to somebody else, and then they turn around and disrespect you, you can feel like a part of you is like torn apart, or like them just stab you right in the
betrayal.
Chest. Yeah. So it's like sometimes you the way you respond to that, you shut down and you just like it's a hard pill to swallow. Cause you invest so much. Yeah, and you wouldn't believe that that person would turn around and betray you or do something to disrespect you. So it can happen. It's sad that she
go through that.
Yeah.
Mind you, when you love your man, you're gonna, and that's with women. When we love we partner, we are gonna want go all out for them. Sometimes we even overstep and do everything. So it's not to say I'm not gonna love this man. It's not to say if I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna want do things for him. But of course, you're gonna show those acts of service to show that you love this person. But as far as
you have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
Cause you want help, but you don't want to. You don't want to be the man and be the woman.
You want help, but you want to help him, but you don't want to be the help. You have to go everything. You might as well they pay you. Because you're no longer a partner. You're his ticket to success.
Assistant or something.
You're his assistant, executive assistant, and that Secretary. That is a paid job. Yeah.
Pay you with disrespect.
I'll right now, Miss, should I send him a bill? Get the visa. Much free visa, much free driver's license, travel for the first time.
You should have some shares in a company.
Thank you. But this was the last one. But at the end, she also said, I didn't have the will to leave. Yeah. So after all of that.
Because she invests so much, she pour her heart and soul. So it's like she just say, we can't bother with this. After she invests something.
She attached to so much of it.
Yeah.
It leading right back to the whole attachment argument.
You don't want to let go of that because you invest so much. But sometimes you just have to let go for your own.
I gotta go my own way.
Yeah, for your peace of mind and betterment of yourself.
Yeah. So class, what did we learn from this exercise? I feel like I learned do not don't be a man. Because most of the stories were centered around that.
People, and don't think say you're too good for karma. Because if you end up in a situation where you know, say you don't want somebody to do that to you, and you are the bad apple in the situation, why you think things won't affect you negatively?
What goes around comes around.
Mm-hmm.
And to say again, it's not like I'm saying men should build women. Nobody don't they build nobody in terms of from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Each person, I believe, should come to a relationship with some substance.
I feel like a perfect analogy for that, like what I said.
Mm-hmm.
You can show somebody the way, but you can't walk the steps for them. I
Right.
feel like that sum it up perfectly. You show them the way, help them, but you can't make the steps for them.
So you
Them
being in
have to
their
be able
life,
to do it.
you being in their life shouldn't take them backward, but forward. But it's not like you are the one taking the steps
Mm-hmm.
for them. So whether through your words or actions, you should be like a positive addition to their life, but not living their life for
For
them.
them. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
The icing on the cake, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.